What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. This video is going to be different than I think maybe any video I've done. This video is in regards to a content creator, influencer, I believe he's a coach, by the name of Swoll. I've seen Swoll's shorts on my feed a lot. Never really got into his content. And then I see that there's some backlash. Swoll on YouTube has about 500,000 subscribers. Over on Instagram, he's got over 5 million. There are a lot of people who look forward to this man's content every day. Now, apparently the other day, he reposted a video where he was dressed as Hulk Hogan. And I believe his intent was to honor the passing of Hulk Hogan. And it was good-hearted and with good intentions. And what happened instead was a lot of people came out of the woodwork and they chose to condemn Swoll for the words of Hulk Hogan. I want to say that, I stopped watching the wrestling when it was still WWF. I believe the last time I really watched any of that was maybe 1987 at the latest, right? I would be willing to bet that the majority of Hulkamaniacs, the majority of people who still look to him as a great wrestler, they're not aware of some of the things that he said. They're not condoning anything that may have came out of that man's mouth. Instead, they remember the wrestler, the theatrics. But because combined between YouTube and Instagram, Swoll has nearly 6 million people following or subscribed. Tens of thousands watch his videos every day. He has a lot of attention on him. And so they want to judge Swoll based on something he did. Maybe Hulk was a hero of his growing up as a kid. I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't know Hulk Hogan, obviously. But I do know that when he passed, there was a lot of imagery. There was a lot of images that popped up on social media. One of which was Hulk Hogan getting baptized as an adult. I don't know how recent it was. And for those of you watching this video, whoever your God is, I know who mine is. Whoever your God is, if your God can forgive you and you believe your God can forgive you, then you have to believe that when Hulk was baptized, he was forgiven. And so the things that he said, that's between him and God. I didn't post any tributes to Hulk Hogan. He was never a hero of mine. But I want to put something on the screen that I feel is directly related to the video that Swoll put up. I did want to post his actual words, his apology that he posted to IG. You guys can go over to his IG, Swoll. And you can hear his own words apologizing for the video. But let me get to what he posted on his story today. All the good I've done, all the people I've helped, all for nothing. I truly hope all the people I've inspired to do great things in their life and pay it forward to help others and carry on my message. But no matter how much good you do, no matter how many people you help, they just wait for a reason to hate you and tear you down. It's true. You either die a hero or live long enough to become the villain. Thank you for your support. Please remember me and smile. I love you all. I am done. I don't know what type of hate went Joey Swoll's way. I don't know what happened to Joey Swoll. But obviously something affected him deeply. And him trying to do something that he thought was innocent, he felt in his heart was innocent. A lot of bad energy, hatred, whatever you want to call it, went his way. And there's things that happen to people in daily life, people that aren't on social media, and they get backlash and they feel this type of way, right? But let me say something. And maybe this message gets to Joey Swoll. I don't know if you're planning on no longer putting out content. The end of this makes it seem that way. But I have to beg to differ. When you say no matter how much good you do and how many people you help, they're waiting to tear you down, we can't worry about that. When we do what we do out of the kindness of our heart and out of love, we can never be worried about how someone else perceives it. And I'm not speaking of just this Hulk Hogan thing. I'm speaking to everybody. There's an old saying, if you try to please everyone, no one will like it, including yourself. You will never be happy in your personal life, in your own skin, if you're worried about what everybody else thinks. And if you're trying to make everyone else happy. The reality is, if you're not happy, you can't make anybody else happy. Okay? When I was 19 years old, I was fresh out of the California Youth Authority. 5 months out of the California Youth Authority, I killed a man. I was wrong. And I went and I sat down in prison for 24 years. And during my prison term, I figured out who the problem in my life was. It was me. I learned how to respect and honor my victim in the only way I could. That was by getting out of prison and staying out of prison. Having been a gang member, having been convicted of murder, I'm now 8 years out on the streets. And after 8 years out on the streets, I have over 145,000 subscribers between my 3 channels on YouTube. I get a lot of hate. I understand. I'm not for everybody, but I get more love than hate. Whatever hate you're getting, Joey, whatever hate anyone is getting in their personal life, you're always going to have more love than hate. And no matter who hates you, no matter what they say about you, that doesn't make you who you are and what you are. I was surprised when I saw this. I was surprised when I heard the story. You know, when I clicked on his stuff and I heard his story. And I was like, wow. You know, where are we in life where we can't just give condolences or try to cheer people up? I don't know all the things that Hulk Hogan has done wrong. And like I said, I didn't do memorial for him or anything like that. I did a video, but it mentioned all three: Hulk Hogan, Ozzy Osbourne, and Malcolm Jamal Warner. I'm hoping Joey Swoll continues to do his thing. And I hope everyone hits a rough patch, a bump in the road, dust themselves off, learn from it, and continue to be a good person. Everything we do, if you know you do something with good intentions, then you can't worry about anyone else saying, "Oh no, you did it for this or you did it for that." Nah, that's how your mind thinks. You can't tell me what my heart told me to do. You can't define what I believe and who I am. And we all got to think like that, man. As long as we do things with good intentions, and we're going to slip up. I slip up still. We're all going to slip up, but we can't let it beat us down. That's my video for today, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell them ones you love that you love them, man. I'm out of here.